So 2017 happened. That's another year of my life that I'll never get back. In a futile attempt to make time seem slightly less fleeting, here is a recap of what happened in my year, because you guys kind of seem to care about my life for some reason that I may never understand, but thank you. Last January, I started out in kind of a weird place, i.e. very depressed. Fun times. First of all, I had this hair, which was a mistake. It's so weird looking back at videos and photos of this time last year, because I feel like I don't even recognize myself. Like, why am I fake smiling so fucking hard at the camera? Why are my eyebrows doing that thing? We may never know. In February, I auditioned and joined a theater company on campus because friends and stepping out of your comfort zone. I don't know. I learned that acting is hard, and improv is way harder. That shit is so scary. I get a heart attack every time I do it. Here is my super awkward headshot for the theater company. Still not sure what my hair is doing. Oh, and also my petition to graduate in 3 years instead of 4 got approved, which is awesome because out-of-state tuition is a bitch. In March, I downloaded Tinder for the first time. That was a mistake. I met a guy. Relationships are a thing. I listened to a lot of Ed Sheeran and walked around campus smiling like an idiot. Also at this point, I was interning at a production company where I basically sat in a book closet and read scripts for free. Fun times. The only photos I have of me there are this one of me considering getting bangs. Honestly, this was a rough year for my hair, guys. Let's just agree on that and move on. And this delightful one of me trying to be flirty on Snapchat and failing. In April, I started a new quarter in school with a good feeling about this whole Los Angeles and life thing in general. I took these photos on the Game of Thrones throne during Geek Week with my friends where we were trying so hard to be badass, but we look ridiculous. Still listening to a lot of Ed Sheeran, still a lot of stupid smiling. In the beginning of May, things took a fun turn. I spent my 18th birthday feeling like I wanted to throw up, crying on the floor of the bathroom clinic because I was afraid I was pregnant. Welcome to adulthood, Ashley. Good news on the hair front, I finally realized that no matter how many times I dye my hair platinum, I'm not gonna look like an Instagram model. So I went back to my natural dark color. I went to TFT prom, which is basically just an apartment party where they charge you $5 at the door, and there are a disproportionate number of insane theater kids. My boyfriend was not there, and I was no longer listening to Ed Sheeran. But I discovered that night there's nothing unlimited pancakes and good friends can't fix, and like 3 months of crying myself to sleep over the summer. And I wrapped up my first year in college, finally spending time with the people who had supported me all along. Of course, with more pancakes. And I made my first film ever in film school, which is awesome, but also slightly concerning because I'm kind of getting old at this point and I need to learn how to actually make things. I shot it on an RES, which is like a super archaic actual film camera from like the 70s that breaks down like every 5 seconds, but somehow my film turned out. Here is a super shitty like recording of a recording, so the quality is really bad, but I'm gonna get it properly digitized sometime soon and then share it with you guys because I think you will really like it, hopefully. I also found out that I didn't get an internship that I thought I had nailed the interview for and I really wanted over the summer. I thought that once I moved to LA and started college, you know, I'd be like doing big things in Hollywood or whatever. But here I was flying back to Maryland to work the same minimum wage job at an ice cream shop that I've been working since like 10th grade. So anyways, I flew back to Maryland to spend the summer with my high school friends. We actually ended up having a blast. This was probably the best summer of my life. I'm not gonna put up pictures or anything for legal reasons, but I will tell you that we had an excellent summer. I did take a brief break from my degeneracy in August to get my wisdom teeth out. During my recovery, in order to feel like slightly less of a lump, I went thrifting for the first time, willingly, not dragged along by my sister. And it turns out that I kind of liked it. I did my first thrift haul and I started reselling the clothes online, which is like a huge part of my life right now. At the end of September, I moved into my first apartment. Well, not mine technically because I share it with 5 other girls because rent is expensive, lol. And I also bought my first car. Am I kind of becoming an adult? Am I doing this right? Maybe. October was a blur of thrifting adventures, spooky shenanigans, and learning how to buy groceries, fix my car, which promptly broke right after I bought it, and trying not to completely die in LA traffic. Also at this time, I dropped my phone in the toilet for the second time, and the back camera broke, so photos are kind of limited from here on out. In November, I acted in my first play. I'm not sure that I was any good, but I tried. In December, finals slapped me right in the balls. I didn't leave my apartment for like 2 weeks straight and was pulling all-nighters all the way until my flight that took me back home to Maryland. That pretty much brings me full circle to present day me. 2018 kind of appeared out of nowhere like the sneaky little motherfucker that it is, but welcome friend. I hope we have a good time together.